funding or authority even for ICE is reduced, who ultimately fills that enforcement gap, and how do you reassure the American people that these changes won't end up shielding the criminals?
Well, I'll defer to Ranking Member.
Look, I want to be very clear that what's happening right now is the Trump administration is taking away law enforcement that should be focusing on real national security threats, on real criminals, and deploying them to immigration and harassment, kidnapping, detention, killing of U.S. citizens, residents, undocumented immigrants who have never committed any crime in this country. That is what's happening. 25% of FBI agents have been deployed to this. Homeland Security Investigations, which is HSI, part of ICE, used to focus on real criminal investigations. And even those of us who didn't like what ICE was doing used to support many of those investigations that HSI used to carry out. Those were important investigations. HSI is now working on this. And you may have seen the news that the prosecutors who at the Department of Justice who are responsible for the so-called fraud investigation in Minnesota just stepped down and resigned because this is being used to go after immigration, go after people in the state of Minnesota just randomly. And today we played the video in Judiciary Committee of doors being battered down. I just want to remind everybody that the 4th and 5th Amendments of the Constitution apply to everybody, citizens and non-citizens alike. So I think we have to actually look at this and turn your question the other way and say, do you care about actual national security and public safety? Because what is happening right now is undermining the safety and security of all Americans across this country.
Can I add something too?
Go back to this side. Yes.
But can I add something on that?